Dariel! Who's there? Dariel? No, you're someone else. Please don't kill me. I've nothing of value to steal. Then you're not a bandit? Thank the Eight for small blessings. My brother Dariel wasn't as lucky. He thought he could outsmart the bandits in the ruins. Now he's gone. He'd do anything to find a cure for me. But all I pray for now is his safety. I've been sick most of my life. We came looking for a plant, one that grows by the light of an Ayleid well. They say its sap can heal any malady. The bandits stopped us, but Dariel made a deal in exchange for passage. I haven't seen him since. I'm not accustomed to strangers offering help. My brother and I, we've just had each other for so long. The only thing that matters now is Dariel's safety. If you find him, tell him to forget the plant. I won't see him hurt trying to save me.
User joined your channel.
Don't think because I'm wounded that I won't defend myself. The Stranglers won't have much to devour after I'm done with you. Dane's still breathing? Then I've still got a reason to go on. I have to get that plant sap before it's too late. He said that. After all this, he wants to give up. Dane and I, what have we got besides each other? Doesn't matter what you say. I'll find a way to save him, with or without that plant. Keep your eyes peeled. Dane, what have you done to him? Brother, we're getting out of here. Dane! Of course not. Silly of me to think you'd lift a finger to do anything at all. Well, you've done your good deed for the day. I need to attend to my brother. Excuse me. Come on, Dane. Your friend saved my life, but apparently didn't have time to save yours.
Dariel, I didn't think I'd see you again.
We're sticking together from now on. I promise.
Let's see if you can withstand the might of Gedna Revel, Crimson Witch of Mournhold. Destroy the next. This one will have returned.
Killed men just for loitering. I thought you should know. Please stay and browse. If something catches your fancy, Jainda will put it aside for you.
Fighting only hurts those that cannot defend themselves. And with the troubles the houndsmen had brought about, I thought it was wise to prepare. I see now that I may have been mistaken. I hired the Colovians beyond our gates to protect us. But now, they're more of a threat than anything else. Soon, they'll tire of our excuses. The young one's eyes shine at the thought, but I won't let their blood be shed for my actions. And to act, I must know the Colovians' plans. Perhaps you'd be willing to help. The Colovians drink our wine and eat our food. They are waiting. For what? We must find out. I've heard of a courier's arrival within the hour. I need his message before it gets into Colovian hands. He comes from the north, set to arrive at a small camp just outside these gates. We must get the letter before anyone from the Gold Coast does. Search the campsite. If the courier is not yet there, lie in wait for him. I put my faith in you. Please, do not disappoint me. A matter of gold and a matter of pride. They've demanded more than agreed upon. Suspicious, yes? I believe they weigh two contracts, ours and another's. They wait on news from Colovia by courier. He comes from the north, set to arrive at a small camp just outside these gates. We must get the letter before anyone from the Gold Coast does. Search the campsite. If the courier is not yet there, lie in wait for a matter of gold and a matter of pride. As I said, I am not sure, which is why I must see that missive before it reaches the mercenaries' hands. Perhaps it is nothing. Perhaps it simply says to leave. But I cannot hold my family to perhaps.
Please stay and browse.
The best horses aren't just...
Hello.
Most unfortunate that one had to die. Still, it's better one of their number falls than one of ours. You have the letter, yes? As I thought, they found their gold in a new employer. If you hadn't intercepted this, we would have been in a bloodbath. Come, this debt will help us twofold. If you are willing to help as well, that is.
Prices have never been better. No chance to have a look. No chance to have a look.
The mercenaries wish to fight. Their blades must not be used against my people. So, we'll give them a new opponent. They'll soon realize their courier's late. We must quickly return him to their ranks. Ah, my friend, you misunderstand. You will be the courier. My children stole the body as soon as you left. It lies upstairs. Let's see if his uniform fits you.
You talk to the girls, that's fine. You want more, you talk to me. You have to ask, I have nothing to tell you. When you know what you want, come talk to Rajmina. You talk to the girls, that's...
Let's see these clothes then. Rajmina is deaf with needle and thread, should they need adjustment. A simple switch, friend. The Gold Coast waits for orders, and we will give them. Deliver this altered letter to their captain. Let one enemy kill the other. Nearby, a pack of werewolves stalks and waits. No doubt they would tear us apart, if not for the mercenaries in their way. As the Gold Coast and the werewolves fight, it would be best if few survivors live to tell the tale.
I'll be back soon, madame.
Hello there.
this? You're not one of my men. What are you doing here? New courier? Good to see some fresh blood in the ranks. Now, let's see that letter. Not what I was expecting. Curious. You're relieved, soldier. Guess you want to go werewolf hunting. Well, I'm not paid to question orders. Time to rouse these louts out of their cups. Look alive, soldiers. We've got wolves to skin.
My friend, I must speak with you. Good to see you in one piece. I take it the captain didn't have any, questions you could not answer. Very good. The Gold Coast mercenaries are nothing if not skilled at fighting. The werewolves will be no match for them. Honorable Iralodro spoke highly of your skill. We'd hoped you'd follow through with our little deception. Kill the commanders in the mercenaries' ranks. Make it look as if they fell to werewolves. You'll need a paw from a werewolf for the right marks. That should distract them for a bit. Iralodro will be at the gates when you return. Be safe, friend.
What do you want?
Captain Thayer certainly found a bumper crop of guard recruits at Hoarfrost Downs. I wonder how he did it.
Greetings.
You have the heart of a true trickster. Ah, but no, they must consider a battle on two fronts. It will give them pause when the second courier arrives. We must close the net, and quickly. The ones in Colovia wait for a reply from the Gold Coast mercenaries. When they do not get one, they will send another courier, forewarned of treachery. Let us make sure none are left to answer the next message, shall we? We have the advantage. The mercenaries know only what they can hit with their swords. We Khajiits know when to put down the sword and take up a rose. Or in this case, a keg of rich drink. Oh, it will not be me, or you, I'm afraid. We extend this courtesy to our Gold Coast friends. I have a powder that causes deep sleep for many days. Afterwards, the user is too groggy to move, much less fight. It's not as simple as that, but yes, that is the first step. Take this powder and add it to the kegs in their camp. I've taken the liberty of offering some of my own vintage to them. A gift for their valiant battle with the werewolves. Battle makes one thirsty. Don't be tempted to try the powder or the drinks. I wish to work with you on more escapades.
Well? Hey, don't mess with the kegs. That's not your brew, friend. Touch that again and I'll take that hand off. Think I'm not looking? Think again. Think I'm not looking? Think again. That's not your brew, friend. Hey, don't mess with the kegs. Touch that again and I'll take that hand off. That's not your brew, friend. Touch that again and I'll take that hand off.
I hear much merrymaking. Perhaps that secret ingredient is good for more than a severe hangover. Strike? My friend, you have learned little from me. Now, we must gather our greatest resource, gold. We'll buy the loyalty of the rest. Jaina, one of the traders, has already pledged to aid our venture. If the other merchants contribute, we'll have enough for a tasty bribe. You know firsthand how adept the mercenaries are at killing. These people are merchants, but they know it too. Just ask nicely. Be persuasive, cunning. Somehow I think they will do as you say. No tricks necessary.
You'll need more than claws to get through well-forged armor. A small sword in between the cracks does the job in half the time. Erarl is mad if he thinks I'll pay for his mistakes. But this now involves all of us. Take my promise. I'll offer my aid when he wishes. It won't be gold, but it will be of some value nonetheless.
Many years I have traveled in search of the finest luxuries. Have you ever lain on the rug that once graced the steps of the White Gold Tower? Or drank from a cup forged in the bowels of Ash Mountain? Don't repeat yourself. I know what's at stake. you'll have support. Make sure Ararol remembers us after he's out of this mess.
I don't care how thick your skull is. Everybody needs a strong helm. Gotta protect our pretty faces, huh? I don't care how thick your skull is. Everybody needs a strong helm. Gotta protect our pretty faces, huh? Don't you think I know that? I hear them practicing day and night. This is about Aurora's scheme, isn't it? Well, I can't offer much, but whatever Aurora wants, he can have. I'd like to get out of this mess with my life and my goods, if at all possible.
These blades aren't bad. Doubt they could hold up to our Colovian armor. But for a backwater hovel like this, it's good quality.
Come quickly. They took Honorable Irarodro. The Gold Coast captain was very angry. She and her men took Irarodro captive. She said I could go free if I brought this message to you. I didn't want to leave my master, but you can help him more than I can. At the captain's tent on the hill. I'll make arrangements with the traders while you are gone. Please, help my master.
I think they've watered down my drink again. I should kick in that door and show them what we do to drink robbers around here.
Not bad, not bad. Certainly not my usual tastes, but I won't turn down the local delicacies. Oh, you're not one of Regmina's. 1,000 pardons.
Got no business with you, unless you want to meet one of my arrows close up.
It's too dangerous for you to be here. Tabir, I told him to run for home, not for help.
So, you're the one who's working with this beast? Funny. You look familiar somehow. We've been under their employ for a short while. I had questions about recent events affecting me and my men. He wouldn't cooperate, so I was forced to take him prisoner. I won't release him until I get answers. As you please. But if you make any effort to free him, I'll take action. Swift, bloody action.
It's too dangerous for you to be here. Tabir, not so loud. To save us all, continue with the plan. If the mercenaries are bought off, the captain will have no support. She will be easy to take out then, but not before. No doubt Tabir has already gathered them together, but he's no good at negotiation, I fear. Ensure they get what they desire.
You returned. I kissed the two moons and thanks. The mercenaries await. The merchants arranged a strange bargain for them. I was expecting gold, but instead they brought entertainers. The mercenaries are less partial to riches and more to pleasure. I'm no good with such things. The entertainers, talking to them, I mean. You are a true friend to the Bandari. I'll tell you what I know. Each entertainer has a specialty of sorts that hopefully matches the tastes of the mercenaries. You'll just have to figure it out, I suppose.
Don't waste my time if you know what's good for you. Well, I'm a sellsword, so that's not a problem. Not in the market for gold, though. My boss can smell it a mile away. She'd know I two-timed her, and that I'm right back where I started. I think I pulled a muscle, and it aches real bad. Don't go spreading this around. But someone to knead it loose would really hit the spot.
I don't have all day to be waiting around. I don't know. I'm bored. Restless-like. I want to punch something. Or someone. Aw, I didn't mean it like that. I'm just looking for a little friendly competition, you know? Got anyone that could go toe-to-toe with me?
Well, this is quite a pickle I've gotten myself into. I've been hoodwinked into this. The cat outside said I couldn't leave until everyone else left. Whatever indignity you're here to inflict, let's make it quick.
Are you the mercenary we've heard so much about? I am skilled in the ways of the harp. Shall I strum a tune to relax your...
This dress is ridiculous. How can I cook a decent meal in this? Well, if you're interested in Bosmer cuisine, let me know. I'll change into something more practical.
Finally, I thought I'd be paid for nothing. I warmed up my steps just in case. Worry not. What kind of dancing do you need? I'm versed in the roots of many cultures.
Ah, fellow traveler. If you wish, I can relate some of my adventures to you. I've been told they are quite exciting. I'm a storyteller by trade, you see. Words are my instrument.
A fair day to you, friend. Care to try your strength against mine? I may not look like much, but in Morrowind I arm-wrestled many a Nord warrior to his knee.
Some say Khajiit cannot retract their claws. It is not so. I am skilled in massaging away the hardest knots. My warm pads will melt your cares.
I don't have all day to be waiting. I don't know. I'm bored. Restless-like. Aw, I didn't mean it like that. I'm just looking for a little friendly competition. Oh, is she the Dark Elf? I like her moxie. And her biceps. I bet she could give me a run for my money. This'll be fun.
Don't waste my time. Well, I'm a really? I heard some of the others talk about his technique. Never thought I'd get kneaded on by a Khajiit, but I'll try anything to get rid of this knot. Yeah, sounds better the more I think about it. Good choice.
A fair day to you, friend. Care to try your strength?
Hello.
My sword arm's getting stiff with all this waiting. Yeah, I know. Sweet-tongued Khajiit told me all about it. Lots of promises, not much to show for it. So, when does the show start? No, not exactly. Was hoping for some refreshments beforehand, but I don't know what's decent around here. If you have anyone who can make a good sweet roll, that'd be great. That little one? She did smell nice, like well-roasted venison. Not that I'd eat her, but anyone who can cook like that, I'd be glad to meet.
I saw 3 satisfied mercenaries leave here. Things went well then? The captain will have no one to support her should you attack. If there ever was a time to rescue Tor, this is it. Please, go quickly and make sure he hasn't been harmed.
Put you down myself, dog.
What?
I have no way to truly repay you, friend.
You are a true friend to the Bandari.
I'd prepared myself for death. I'm glad it was unnecessary. Enough for me and mine to sleep well tonight. The mercenaries have no reason to attack if they gain nothing. They are a people without honor. I am glad for it. I have never been so grateful for it to be business as usual. Travelers will come again. We will flourish. Wherever you go, you may meet one of our kind. And we will know your name as a friend of the Bandari.
The Bandari owe you a great debt, my friend.
You'll be known as a friend of the Bandari wherever your travels take you.
Eh? What's that? Barely understand you people from around here. I'm no scholar myself, but at least I know normal speech.
insane? Get out of here! Run while you still can. There's no telling when they'll strike again. You must be insane. Guess I won't question my good fortune. The ones I've found are dead, but I haven't seen a sign of Captain Trelawney or the Lieutenant anywhere. There's some tracks, but they don't make any sense. Surveyors' camps. Hopefully some of them made it out. I'm not optimistic. After that, we should search the ruins. We could try the Overlook, but that's a far trek. The dead. You may have noticed, but they're a lot more lively here. Put one down and it just gets up again later. If you see a corpse, signal me. I have some arrows that might do the trick. As quickly. We're in the canopy without our climbing hooks. Let's not waste time. I should. Been at Jaxper for many years. Joined the Fists of Thalmor when the Dominion started recruiting. Figured they would need a guide. Turns out I was right. No, but every few years this part of Valenwood gets restless. Lights in the forest, pebbles flying around. It's different every time. I've never heard of it getting this bad before. I served the Green Lady for years. Venorial and one before Guering. When the Dominion formed, some of us Jaxpers joined as a show of good faith. And, well, High Elves aren't exactly known for their forestry. Nothing personal, but to my ears, you're like an old mammoth stumbling in the brush. I jest. Truly, Venoria once said that about me. I do miss her. Strong, taciturn, figured actions spoke louder than words. A true Green Lady, if there ever was one. When she passed, we all felt it. The Jaxper especially. Jaxper arrows. Useful for hiding bodies when, well, sometimes you don't want them lying around. Tips coated in a special ore. Nothing magical, just speeds things up a little. Hard to come by. I've only a few left. Good. We don't have much time. Sets of tracks. One moving slowly, the other limping. We're getting close.
The rain's washed away any sign of tracks. Let's keep moving.
And see who did. Just look me live. No. I'll never be yours. She's Marafi's.
Ahead of the survey team. Rally on. Marafi swore to protect her. Wounds made by a sword, and tracks heading south. Heavier going than coming, so they must have took something from here. Lieutenant Yvonne! Your hat!
Captain.
Who did this?
You've got to stop him.
He's badly hurt. I'll see if I can get him bandaged up.
He's trapped, captured with a snare of Daedric magic. He will be made into the ones you have fought, or killed if proven too weak. If you wish to free him, be warned. You may take his place. One who is eager to end the horrors of this place. I am a shadow of Ulthorn, the one who is called the Hound. I seek to make amends. We should make haste. He slips further away with every breath. Prepare yourself. The journey is difficult. Close your eyes. Step. Are you ready to free your friend? Not much time left. Allow me to clear your eyes. There. A bit more in focus. A prison of the mind, built for who I once was. Hircine gazed into my soul, turning memories into a torturous labyrinth. One part of me escaped, and Hircine made it into a weapon. Deep within the prison, where gamekeeper Ozai cracks his mind like a nut. If she succeeds, she will hollow him out and make him into one of her servants. His shell will roam Nirn, hunting and killing everyone he ever knew. Simply pass this barrier. See the items on the table? 3 memories meant to steal a hound's resolve. Choose correctly, and the barrier falls. Choose poorly, and her servants will have fresh prey. An echo of Ulthorn, before he became the Hound. When he left this place, his hunt for the Green Lady consumed him, exactly as Hircine intended. Everything else was left behind. I was left behind. A forge. Instead of steel, it shapes flesh. Instead of fire, it stokes the soul. Here, Hircine crafted his hound, a living weapon driven by passion. Gamekeeper Ozai is not so discriminating. They build a crude army of dead flesh. Hircine, a tyrant from oblivion. Hircine, who is half the conscience of man. He is the father of werebeasts, and thrills in the hunt, no matter the prey. I was a hunter once. When the Green Lady rejected me, I searched for aid. I came to Wilding Run, and found Hircine waiting for me. He turned my love into an obsession, twisted it to his infernal purposes, and I became his hound. To capture the Green Lady, I would think. The strongest of the Bosmer, greatest hunters of Nirn. How could Hircine resist such formidable prey? He sought her as a trophy for generations, and I was the key. A forge. Instead of steel, it's a harvester of souls. Hircine used her to create this prison. She crafted the perfect madness from my memories. Hircine did not abandon this prison. He gave it to Gamekeeper Ozai, and she created an army of husks from Hircine's conquests. She seeks to overrun the Valenwood and slaughter its people. I cannot allow that. In life, I laughed. Some say I was mischievous. An impractical present for a practical woman seemed irresistibly witty. An echo of Ulthorn before he forge. Instead... Only one of these will unbar the way. Choose carefully.
course, Allthorn. It's a beautiful first kill.
Then you'll...
How could I not? But the spinners have summoned me. I must go to Sylvanar.
You remind me of my old self. Proud and full of hope. When my love left to become the Green Lady, she left something behind. I kept it to remind myself of our time together, of what could have been. That's impossible!
If the spinners say I am, then I must be. We weren't meant to be.
No! You must refuse! Gwaring, we will not be torn apart like this!
Allthorn, please. My part in the story is over.
Then the story is wrong! You remind me of my old self. Proud and full of hope. In my darkest hour, I prayed to every god and creature on Nirn. I was desperate. I needed a way to change what was. Change the story of the Bosmer. I found it here.
Nirn will be my hunting ground. Circle around!
We're nearly there. Choose and be done with it.
You shouldn't have come, Althorn.
They fear him, Gwaring. With Hircine's aid, we could...
The Daedric Prince? I won't hear any more. If you think I turn against my people, you're mad.
I don't care what it takes. Gwaring, I won't let this die. I'll do anything for you.
Anything? Then stop. My duty is to my people. I will protect them from any threat, even you.
Gwaring.
Take back the amulet, Althorn. Take it! And remember what we once were.
This isn't over. This is not the end. You remind me of my old self. Waits Gamekeeper Ozai. I hope
Captain
you are both
Trelawney,
strong enough to
remember
overcome
your
this.
soldiers. You failed them all, didn't you?
So many of them. We couldn't get away. And they burned. The fire was so hot, I couldn't save them.
Hawthorne, you brought me a present. Ah, a strong vessel for us to fill. So strong. We'll delight in wearing your skin.
Return, Captain Trelawney. Return and leave your memories behind. At last, Gamekeeper Ozai is defeated. The tortured souls now avenged. Long have I waited for this day. Back to Wilding Run, where he'd be safe. I couldn't stop her from capturing him, but I can undo the damage she's done. He won't remember much. I know the horrors Gamekeeper Ozai can wreak upon an unprotected mind. None should have to endure that agony. I cannot leave this place. It is bound to me, and I to it. I'll find a way to destroy it, even if it destroys me in the process. Of course! You need only ask. After all you have done, this is the least I can do. You've saved countless souls. Gamekeeper Ozai's army threatened to engulf all of the Valenwood. Its people can ill afford another threat in these troubled times. Farewell, friend.
am I? The attack. The lieutenant was injured. I pulled him into a bush to hide. After that... voices. Dead ones. I struck at them. The lieutenant, he isn't... My scout? Corporal Brullineth? Sergeant Dagla might still be alive. She'd be camped at our fallback position. I must go to them. Thank you for all you've done. I'd be dead if you hadn't come.
Left Ifri. I found you.
Give me a moment. To get my bearings. Let's go over events on the way back. Never thought I'd say it, but I'll be glad to strike a living enemy again. I've had enough of undead for one day. Maybe for a lifetime.
You're back. I knew you'd make it. I couldn't leave the lieutenant behind. I dragged him back to camp before I came looking for you. Don't look so surprised. I can navigate the forest, especially since you kept the spirit's attention. The hardest part was keeping his wounds closed. For now, Wilding Run always got a little strange every few years. Spirits, strange lights. It's different every time. Loss, death, pain. Sometimes Daedra are to blame. It's hard to say. Continue to scout for the Fists of Thalmor. Someone needs to look out for these mammoths in the brush. If we meet again, the drinks are on me.